Hi there, I'm Sandra Pike from Royal LePage Atlantic and the Pike Group.
And I'm Joshua Campbell, your knowledge broker with Coldwell Banker Real Estate.
Josh, I got to tell you, every time I turn on Facebook, I see Ontario agents in multiple offers, sometimes with 30 offers, and they're going over listing or listing price, they're selling overpriced, and it's just crazy. Like my market, we are now at 10 months of inventory, and we don't have multiple offers. So what gives with you people in Ontario? Like the market seems crazy.
Yeah, we have a huge shortage of inventory. It's in a situation where we have so many buyers out there with so little sellers.
Wow.
Really, when you have inventory at such a low level, it's also driving the prices up as well. So like we've kind of have a Manhattan situation going on in Toronto where we have an artificial island, and we have a green belt that goes around our GTA, which is the Greater Toronto Area, and it's literally driving prices up, but we have such a shortage of supply.
We don't have that here. We are in a buyer's market with no buyers, and the buyers we do have, there's no sense of urgency at all from them. So just a quick question. So back in October, we had all those changes with the mortgage rules. Has that affected you at all in any way with your buyers that you have? Because that would be a huge chunk of change to put down. I mean, your average homes are selling for $1 million, I know, in Oakville. How are you dealing with that?
It's the average house within 30 minutes of Toronto or 45 is $1 million.
Wow.
And what's going on with the regulations, it doesn't really make a big difference because people just come up with cash. There's a lot of, most people are kind of like utilizing like the donut effect where they're kind of moving out a little bit.
Yeah.
As they move out, it just makes the whole entire market kind of go up in price as you move out from where you were. So, I mean, realistically, people are coming up with money because they have so much equity. They're also going to mom and dad for early inheritance.
Wow.
Happening everywhere.
A question. So when I write an offer down here, it takes us 10 days to meet our conditions with financing, home inspection, insurance, and lawyer review. Are you getting offers with no conditions?
Everyone.
Really? But so what happens? So do you put down, like down here, we put down $1,000 deposit, in good faith as we're doing our conditions. So do you do like deposits in your market?
Yeah. So if you go to tertiary areas or rural areas, people still customarily will put down $1,000, but you got to be a couple hours away to Toronto.
Yeah.
And with regards to the size of deposits, the closer you get to Toronto, the more money people want down, and it's 5%, sometimes 10%. Yeah, and it's got to be a certified check because realistically, when people buy the house with no conditions, they want to put the sold sign on the lawn that night, and then realistically, the buyer can't really back out all that easily,
But now, are many deals dropping because the financing didn't come through?
No, they're all coming through. That's the thing when people are saying, like, Josh, is the market going to slow down? You'd expect to see some sales fall through, but nothing has. Everything continues to close.
Oh my goodness. The average price down here, I think we're sitting at about $284,000. And sometimes it's even a struggle for that to get a buyer qualified for it. So I just can't imagine, with $1 million price tag. What would you say the average buyer is up your way?
Yeah, it's about $1 million, but the average buyer is still, they've had such great equity built. So,
but if I'm a first-time buyer, though, so I wouldn't have any equity built.
The first-time home buyers are the ones that are having to buy an hour and a half outside of the city and commute by transit. Yeah, it's not necessarily a great market. People think, oh, you have a fantastic market, but it's great when you're a seller, but the seller can drop it into the fish tank, so to speak, and you have lots of buyers out there. The biggest challenge is when you go to buy, because then you're getting in line with 15 or 20 other people. So everybody's scared to sell before they buy because they're scared they're not going to have a house to move to.
And I mean, and down here, you would do a sale pending your own property, and if you can't take two mortgages on at the same time, if another offer comes in, you're being bumped. So it's I can't believe the difference in the two markets. And I mean, here in Nova Scotia and Ontario, it's not that far away.
They're complete opposite if you think about it, but they both have very similar challenges, just opposite.
Absolutely. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you this evening. So maybe we can catch up there in 2 weeks, and I'll let you know about our market here.
Sounds good. All the best. Talk to you soon.
Awesome. Take care.